Well. This is me walking to go find some peace and quiet today. The house is typically busy on a daily basis, so I don't really have time for my own thoughts the way that I'd love to. And I won't lie, this has actually been working in my favor because my thoughts have not been the best. But now I just want to get back in my creative bag, so I'm just taking the necessary steps and sacrifices to have that done. I don't even know why I'm running out of breath. Literally, I just left the house. Yo? But yeah, guys, I guess this is my way of saying hi. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Be Cultured. And this video is just more of being creative, being in solitude, and being one with nature. You guys actually getting to see what I look like on normal days on this channel. Not sure if I like this. But yeah, I'm almost where I am trying to go. I've really passed a lot of the homes here. It just, yeah. And it's funny because out of like where I stay, we share the house, and the lady I share with has been there for about 2 years, and she never known that the spot exists. I found it in a month. Ooh, ooh, ooh! Look at that! Look at that! Ooh! This is this is what Solomon kept talking about in Songs of Solomon. Hey, yay. So that's the reason why I have so much glow. Sunset blues, sunset blues. So it's not the best place to walk in. It just really isn't. But if you like listen hard enough, I'm sure you can hear the water already. Yeah. So I'm basically here now, and I've never like walked over to the other side. I just always stay on the rocks here and listen to the water and just be within eyes view just in case a snake bites me and I die, because anything can happen. Unfortunately, we've been suicidal long enough to really not care about a lot of things. But yeah, this is my spot. So, there's this arts for advocacy thing that I want to register for, and I must bring some type of art piece. So I'm just trying to write one of my old poems in my book. It's like my poetry book now. It's a gift from my other roommate from her rec place. So yeah, so I write my poems now. So I'm just trying to write the piece so that I can be able to just read it from here, memorize it, take a video and submit. It's a really cool initiative. It just looks at how the nationality laws in Eswatini have some type of discriminatory vibes, gender discrimination to be specific. So it looks into things like GBV, statelessness. I'm actually taking the GBV route a bit because I tried writing about statelessness and it wasn't the quality of work that I am known for. So I just decided to not use that piece. But yeah, I'm just here for that. And even in that, there's so there's a YouTube channel that I enjoy watching. It's UK-based black people that love Christ, and in this episode, it's actually the last one. Um, they're having a conversation around. Um, okay, it wasn't really a fear, but it was this guy saying he does not like being perceived, and that resonated with me, but not because I don't like it. I fear it. I I have always been the girl that's excelling in the public eye, but I know so much of my shortcomings and just things that I'm not really doing good in. So I didn't want people to have too close a look into my life. So if you know me personally, then you'd know that growing up, I never kept friends, and my friends never really knew me like that because I just had so much imperfection. And now it's come out in my gifts, my talents, my creativity, where even when I think something is good, I'll put it out there, but there's so many limits I put around how hard I push it because I'm just scared that when too many people are like, wow, this is great, who's this person? Once someone starts asking, who is this person? And then they start looking into me, I feel like they just know too much about me, things that I haven't even really fallen in love with. I've accepted them. I've accepted my imperfections. I've accepted a lot of things. And I will admit, a lot of it is due to um, my romantic relationship with my partner. It's really opened me up to see a lot of my ugliness. And his acceptance of that and his embrace towards that has led me towards sitting in it a lot longer than I normally would. Some of it I've been able to work through just because I've been comfortable in it, and some of it still needs work. But it's just something that I honestly prefer being a private thing. So now imagine if a lot of people were to see that, oh, Bizet is not so whatever you guys think I am. That would be a lot. That would be a lot. And there's a scripture that's just tugged me today specifically because I was just reading about how Christ humbled himself, and even though he had the form of godliness, he then had to like strip that off and put on the form of being a slave, of being human, out of obedience. And it's like a whole Jesus had to be obedient because that's what love does. It compels you to do certain things, not just for you, but for the next person, for someone else. And it's just like, ugh. This person that I'm trying to be like really, really just did the most. He just did the most. But here's the thing that's really like getting me, right? It's that in all of that, um, in all of that, God's God's love has never wanted us to be perfect. The more we try to be perfect, the more we either delay whatever we're supposed to do or whatever we're supposed to be because you just wanted to be in this exact way. And if we're being honest, if you want something to be so perfect, the glory is something that you're probably seeking because you want people to say, wow, wow, B, wow, B. And yet, if God says go, and then you take whatever resources you have at that time and just go, and by resources I mean whatever knowledge, understanding, and just start without waiting for the perfect time. Whatever happens, you're just gonna say it's God, because you are not qualified, you are not worthy, you were not necessarily capable, but it's happened, so it's God. So yeah, let's just try to let go of perfectionism, right? That's me taking a video, because I did take a bushfire video. I edited it, and during the editing stage I was like, oh no, oh no. And it honestly wasn't because maybe I just felt like it wasn't nice enough. I felt like it wasn't portraying me as I am. That was just a bunch of highlights. I was overly stimulated. So it seems like I'm really this person that's super hyped, and I've become so chilled. People who know me this year can say that I've really calmed down, I've been chilled, and I've come to really the core of who I am. I've never really been that child that's out there. I became that because I was overly stimulated. I was watching a lot of TV, listening to a lot of music, constantly surrounded by people. But now living alone, cut out the TV, I focus a lot on YouTube, sometimes TikTok, and being around the people I live in the house, and the people I live with in like my area, and people at work, just only having those interactions, and then my friends, the stimulation has decreased, and this is me. This is me. I'm not really like super calm like a Nara Smith. I'm just not as hyper as you would perceive me to be if you meet me at an event like that where there's Bongiziwe Mabandla. Like I was, and my friend was there. Like I had a whole Makafula coming to just chill with me, and that was also very special because the people that I thought I was gonna be with that didn't show up, and he was there like all the way from Joburg, and that was super cool. It was such a moment. Yeah, yeah. But hey, I'm not really here to do a lot of talking. I just wanted to share a bit of what's going on in my heart and my mind, or mostly my mind, and get to writing. Yeah.
And yes, this is how I hold a pen. Let's not be weird about it, please. Please.
So I am basically done now, and I'm headed back to the house. Feel a bit drained though, I won't lie. I feel a bit drained. One may think I was doing something really hectic. Uh, yeah. Hey, that one on my skin. Anyways, it is what it is. It is what it is. Well, let's go back home now. As we walk back, oh, there's people behind me somewhere. So as we're walking, I would like to say that my mind has been a bit overwhelmed lately. I'm trying to learn new skills to make extra money. I mean, this month has really been the toughest I've ever gone through financially, and it really woke me up to really understand that one has to really have multiple streams of income, but that's not really a possibility without having that extra skill. So I have a million tabs opened to do some research, to sign up for things, to try out certain things. So there's a lot. I've really spread myself really thin. The sun has really gone down. It's like a little flicker left. Don't know if you can see this, just a little. Can't see anything. It's fine. But yeah, it's really been a lot. So yeah, man. If my life changes in the next 6 months, well, I guess you're gonna know why. I'm also just trying to embrace my newly found solitude, and that also means I'm looking at ways at which I could still practice my art without being accessible. I'm not sure if accessible is the word, but I just feel like I want to be known by people who know me, and that's it. I'm not sure if that's something that comes from God or comes from the fears that I've expressed earlier on, but it's a desire that has really been growing lately, and I've been looking at ways in which I could still do poetry, still do music without having to do events. And if you've noticed, there's like, those tiny little events that happen in mostly Baban and Azu, and I've really just removed myself from them because it's not what I want to do anymore. It's not what I want to do anymore. It's great for the culture, but there's really little to no ROI for me. So yeah. Anyways, I think I'm just gonna start looking weird here, walking with my phone up like this. Mind you, I just live in the middle of nowhere, so it's not like they have vloggers in this place. So yeah, bye. See you in the next video. Don't expect it too soon, but it's gonna come sooner than later. Bye.